to another instalment of Homebrew Wednesday featuring me, Mr. Manawa Brew. So what you just saw there was iteration number 3 of a beer on the same yeast. That's 1968 from Y Yeast. Yeah. So I didn't clean that at all. That's the third time I've used it. Didn't wash it, didn't clean the fermenter, just made the wort. Chilled the beer that was in it, transferred it straight to a keg, brewed the beer, and chucked the cool wort straight on top of the yeast cake. No sanitation in there at all, except the star sand around the lid when I kegged it and just before I sealed it up. So that one, as you can see, there's a fair bit of yeast in there. I think that's up to, we'll be pushing up to probably the 5 litre mark on the fermenter. So that's the last use I'm going to get out of that yeast. I decided that 3 generations is probably more than enough. So I'm yet to decide whether I try and salvage some of it or whether I just biff the lot. But pretty stoked that I managed to get 3 uses out of it. So there was ESB, London Pride clone, and that one that's just in there is another ESB. I know some people would be a little bit concerned about over pitching and maybe not getting those yeasty esters that you'd want from that yeast, especially in that style of beer. I'm not really worried at all. It's a house beer. I'm not selling it. I don't plan on giving any of it away. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I haven't tasted it yet. I'll just let it do its thing. Needs a dry hop, and then in the meantime I need to free up a keg. Yeah. Not too sure whether I dump last year's SJ Paul competition beer, because that's just basically nail varnish or nail varnish remover acetone. It's pretty bad and hasn't really settled out, hasn't got any better, so might just dump it. What else? Oh yeah, got my logo sorted. I'll just refill my glass. Hang on. Look at my roof. Look at my holes in my roof. I need to get that fixed. Nah. Yeah, so finally got my logo. I'll put a wee screenshot of it up now. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. So that's it in its raw form. So cheers to Clint from East Design up on Hamilton for the awesome work you did on that, mate. Leaky tap. Highly recommended. If he doesn't mind me giving him a shout out, pretty sure he won't. Yeah, East Design Hamilton, absolutely fantastic job. Encompassed everything that I wanted, hops and the turbines that Mighty Manawa 2 is known for. So yeah, pretty stoked with that. So hopefully we'll see a bit more of that floating around somewhere, maybe, if we're lucky. So cheers to Clint. Cheers, mate. He was the main reason I brewed in ESB. Yeah. So cheers, Clint, for your work on that and for getting me to make an ESB. And a second one, and a third one. Yeah. That's about it from me. Don't really have too much else. Except I think I might have an actual problem keg. So I replaced the external seals on the gas poppet and the beer out poppet, replaced the quick disconnects, crimped everything up again, and it still leaked. So I think I might have a leaky valve washers or 2 of the washers or 7 of the washers or however many washers in there are leaking. So all good, all good. That's why I have 3, so I'll have 1 spare, 4 spare parts. Well, it doesn't matter if I've got one out of action anyway. Well, enough rambling from me. I'm enjoying a Palmy Pride. My London Pride clone's a little bit darker than it should be, and doesn't quite have the nose on it, but it tastes pretty fucking good to me. So cheers to all my subscribers, cheers to my new likers, my new subbers, cheers for your comments. I try to get back to them when I can. Life just gets in the way, I guess. And cheers, we'll see you on Wednesday. Malty goodness.